I'll tell you a little bit about myself and what I do. My name is Gordon Clark. I'm a gardener here in the Fenton Street Urban Garden, which is a product of the Montgomery County Parks Department Community Garden Program. I'm also a master gardener. I took the training course this year, in fact, with the Master Gardener Association of Montgomery County. And I'm an advisor here in the garden. I try and help out other folks, explain what to grow, what not to grow, best ways to do it, what you do with bugs, all that type of stuff. That's one of the things that the Community Gardens program does, is provide master gardeners to assist people in their own growing of food. How can people become part of a community garden? Well, right here in Silver Spring and Tacoma Park, there are actually a few of them, which is great, that are owned by the Community Gardens program of the Parks Department. And it's very easy. If you just go into onto the website of Montgomery County Parks Department Community Garden Program, you will find the list of all the gardens, not just here in Silver Spring and Tacoma Park, but all throughout the county, as well as waiting lists you can get on if in fact the spaces are full. And that's one of the real challenges here, because so many people want to garden these days that the spaces fill up really quickly, so that there are waiting lists on most of these gardens. And that's one of the reasons that in the work I do, we also encourage people to garden whenever and wherever they can, including their own yard. You don't have to be just in a community garden, obviously, to grow food. Regarding this garden, this is one of the gardens that was built by the Parks Department of Montgomery County and their Community Gardens program. There are about, I think there are a little over 40 plots here, and they're either 200 square feet, which is the one that I have and I'm standing in, or 400 square feet. There are no specific requirements in terms of what you can grow, and as you take a look around the garden, you can see people are growing all sorts of variety of vegetables and flowers, even some fruits. I know some strawberries are growing here. But there is a requirement that your plot be kept clean. And that's one of the things that the Parks Department is rather strict on, is that they want weed-free gardens. They want them to look good and not be a maintenance issue. So they do require that you maintain your garden pretty actively. And if you don't do that, there are always more people on the waiting list who would love to get in. That's another thing a lot of people don't realize about vegetable gardening, is you want flowers in your garden to help attract the beneficial insects that eat the nasty insects. That's one of the primary tenets of organic gardening and pest control, is that you attract beneficial insects. You don't use sprays and chemicals and stuff like that. The benefits of community garden are many, and they're great. First of all, there's the food. There is no food that is better tasting than the food you grow yourself. It is fresher, it is more nutritious, it is healthier. There's also the benefit of community. I'm talking here today with one of my neighboring gardeners and friends, Ginny Klein. The ability to meet and hang out with other people in a green space is absolutely wonderful. You get to meet new people. So building community is a great part of community gardening. I know that a lot of people also give some of their produce to local food pantries. And that's another great aspect of community gardening. People often do that. They participate in programs like Grow a Row, which are specifically designed to help give fresh produce to the people who need it most. And unfortunately in our county, even in wealthy Montgomery County, there's a large part of the population that suffers from food insecurity. So the food pantries are always looking for contributions of fresh fruits and vegetables, and a lot of gardeners and community gardens give them that, which is wonderful.